Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Today we are here to play some Cthulhu Death May Die. And I'm just doing some last minute tweaks here. And forgive me because my AC went out again. So it's going to be a hot Cthulhu Death May Die. It's going to be a hot play. So hopefully it'll work. I'm going to be showing you some really cool board game bling by Board Game Wow, who I see in the chat. Hey Tim, how's it going? And all the bling you're going to see on the table is by Board Game Wow over on Etsy. I'm going to take you to the store so you can check out his stuff. Like, but it's a dry heat. Ugh. It's the heat that sticks to you, man. But I will be, I want to show this off. Hey Curtis, how's it going? No. Well, yes, some painted minis, some not. So you'll see some painted minis, some not. But I do want to get this game painted because it's just beautiful. Hey Elaine, how's it going? So we'll be playing Cthulhu Death May Die. We're in Season 2, Episode 2, because we played all of Season 1. Now we're moving on to all of Season 2. And all the bling, like I said, all the bling you'll see on the table is by Board Game Wow, which is Tim in the chat. So if you have questions, let him know. This stuff is gorgeous. You outdid yourself on this one. Like, as soon as I open, it comes in these really cool boxes that are like this. And everything that you need for your episode, this is per episode. And everything that you need in your episode is in this box, right? Which is pretty darn cool. And all the boxes are the same size so far. Thanks for the shout. Sorry about the heat. The sweat will help you win. I hope so. I hope so, Tim. So before I begin, just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Let's go ahead and get down to the table, and you're about to see some pretty damn cool bling. Here we go. Alright, there we are. So, these are so cool. These are tents. So for this episode, there's 4 tents, camping tents, and you can see the light in the tents, and like he gave some plants and stuff, which is pretty cool. And then we've got his portals, his summoning portals that are actually glowing. You can see that one glowing a lot. Yeah, the portals are gorgeous. Board Game Wow does a great job creating this stuff. Let me show his page real quick, so y'all can see it, because this man is amazing. So I think it's this one. Yes, it's that one. Okay, let's go to the table and then do this. So he has all the episodes for Cthulhu Death May Die. All the bling. He has all the bling that you would look for. All the bling for all the episodes, which is cool. So he has got the lost episodes from 1 to 7. He's got all of Season 1, Season 4, Season 3, Season 2, Season 1. So he's got all of Season 1 stuff here. Each box for each episode is self-contained and it has its own stuff in it. And it is just amazing what's there. It's just pretty cool for what you get inside. Let me see if his video will play. Yeah, so he does a really cool zoom in. Of course, his minis are painted, but he has doorways. Yeah, they have lights. They have lights. It's so cool. I actually have the fire tokens, and the fire tokens look so cool. Anyway, his minis are super painted, and he's done doorways and everything and blinged it out, so it looks really cool for Season 1. And for Season 2, which is what I'm playing now, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, so he's got this one, which kind of shows their jewels that you can pick up. That's the fire. So you see the flame for that's what we're playing today. There's stone stuff and archways. He does have named characters that are out there for you to use, and it's for every single episode. There, he shows you kind of what's needed in each episode and what built out. So I've only played episode 1, and now I'm playing episode 2, but I have all of these, so I have all of it, right? I only had the patience to paint Season 1. Yeah, so there's Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, and should come on, follow through and deliver Season 5 and Season 6. I'm 100% sure that Tim's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm blinging that out. The portals for what they're talking about are these. So this is what the portals look like. So if you notice, they're glowing and flickering and stuff because the portals are just kind of working. It's really cool how they work. So that's if you just want to get the portals by themselves. He's got the Deluxe Core Edition stuff. So he's got fire tokens, portals, archways, health trackers. He's got the token that you use on there if you want to. This is U.S. prices, by the way, so go on your Etsy and see what they're going to charge you, because the U.S. dollar is probably not doing great right now. But it should be fine for you to get what you want. There's these deluxe core upgrades that build these things out for you to see all that. So you can get all that going. He's got a cool painted Cthulhu. Does not come with. But you have open doors, stairs to doors. Really cool stuff that's in here. So check out his stuff. It is Board Game Wow over on Etsy. He's got Massive Darkness 2 stuff, which I didn't have time to set up because it takes forever to set that game up. But when I start playing the true solo Massive Darkness 2 campaign, I will be using this because I did purchase these as well. And this is the Massive Darkness 2. It comes with, and I'll just let the zoom do it for you. Traps, the bridge. It comes with, there's the portals. Yes, those are lights on the columns. It comes with doors that you see here, and the treasure chest that built out. So it's, I already got the Return to Dark Tower stuff. Nice. Tabletop Troubadour says, I got done 2 weeks ago painting all 281 minis for this game. Wow, it took me 4 months. Wow. That is amazing. Tabletop Troubadour, if you have a link that you could send me of, like, if you took a picture of them, I'd love to see how they came out. But yeah, Board Game Wow. So there is Return to the Dark Tower bling that you can get. That's pretty cool. If you like Obsession, I've got Obsession bling, Nucleum bling, and then he's got a few SDLs out here that you can pick up if you got a 3D printer to get that stuff going for yourself. So check him out. Tim's awesome. Tim's an amazing guy. I chat with him. I've been chatting with him off and on for a little while, and he is just super cool. So Board Game Wow on Etsy. Check it out. Okay. So we're getting into Season 2, Episode 2. I don't have a link, but I have a video on my phone. Oh, cool. I have to find a way to get so that I can see it. I'm super curious how it goes. My wallet regrets my joining this stream. Sean, it's cool stuff. I mean, look at the tents, how they light up. And then I've got the fire tokens. Look at this. Look at the fire token. That's the fire token that's here. So it actually, if it was dark, this thing would be shining through, but it actually has a light inside, and it's self-contained, and it's lighting up, which is pretty cool. So we've got fun stuff to see. All right, let's dive into it. I got to give you one and you one, and then the rest are out of the game, and then we can talk about our characters. So first, let's talk about the episode. The episode is called Nameless Woods. And I will be using the Black Goat of the Woods, which I need to watch. I gave Tim a shout out. Let me give Curtis a shout out. I don't know if Curtis is still here, but let me give Curtis a shout out. Curtis does a fantastic job doing videos of how to paint these minis if you want to learn. If you go over to Coffee House Productions online, if you go over there, like he has a YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's an amazing guy. But he has videos on his channel on how to paint these minis, and he shows you, hey, this is what I'm using. If you want to get the same effect, it'll just be kind of a rapid paint, so you can see how it goes on, how it paints, and then he'll show you the end product of how it would look like. He talks about wet blending. He talks about all these different ways, tries to make it a super easy for you to check out. And Curtis has done I'm super jealous of, I joined his Discord, and I'm super jealous of Curtis's, like, hey, every single time he posts and painted, I'm like, okay, I need to quit painting, because this guy's just incredible of how all of these, and he's painted all of it as well. He's painted the Black Goat of the Woods, and he has a video up on how to do that, and it just looks amazing. It just looks super cool. Mine aren't painted, but I need to get them there. But he does have a painting service that he does, that if you reach out and contact him, y'all can work out those details. I'm not involved with money, but y'all can work out those details. But he does have a painting service where he will paint your miniatures for a price and send them back to you. And trust me, when you go check out the stuff that he's done, you're gonna love it. Trust me on that. He does he's painted all of Marvel Zombicide, or Marvel Zombies, and he's painted all, I think he's now painting all of Cthulhu Death May Die Season 3 and 4, but I know he's done 1 and 2. So he's painting all of those, and then the man's a machine, man. He's just killing it. He's killing it. So check out his channel. He and his wife also play board games together. So check out his channel. Check out the videos that he's done on there. Show him some love. I mean, it's stupendous. All right, let's talk about. I had to give Curtis a shout out because those minis just look. Eh. All right, Nameless Woods, rural Missouri, and we're using the black go to the woods for this one. Rural Missouri. We are from people who are from Missouri called Missouri. We thought we were going to have an easy camping trip, but nothing is ever easy in the Nameless Woods. More cultists, more rituals at their campsites. We don't know what these sites are or how to defuse the situation, so we're going to burn it all down instead. Saves time. I would agree with them. I blew up a temple. To disrupt the ritual, destroy all 4 campsites by placing fire on them. When a campsite has 2 or more fire tokens, it is destroyed. Flip the campsite token to see what it is. But remember, Tim's got his bling, so we've got destroyed campsite tokens too to replace with the lit up ones that are there. When the Elder One advances, fire. When the Elder One advances, summon 1 cultist in each undestroyed campsite. Cool. Kick them tires and light them fires. So we can only light fire in a safe space, which means no other creatures are there. In a safe space, make a roll on a 2 or more. So just don't roll a 1. On 2 successes or more, just don't roll a 1. Place 1 fire token on the space. So we make a roll, and on 2 successes, we do the thing. Extinguish fires. Make a roll. Remove 1 fire token from your space for each success. Cool. So awesome. So that's how we take care of it. When we're setting it up, we have the campsites are here, 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 and here. We've got a night gaunt here and a flying polyp right here. We've got some cultists in the way. This is where we're going to start, and we've got our stuff that's there. We will be facing off against this night gaunt and this polyp. So the night gaunt has 3 health. It'll roll 3 black dice. If the night gaunt survives an attack, deal 1 wound to its attacker and move the night gaunt to the starting space. So it just kind of flies away. All of them, if you burn them one at a time. That's true. Flying polyp, 4 health. When attacking, add 2 insanity to the roll if the investigator has a condition. So avoid conditions, because that would be bad, because he'll drive us crazy. Okay. Then our main great old one is the black goat. The goat of the woods. Does that mean he's the greatest of all time? When the black goat advances, summon 1 dark young into your space. Deal 1 wound to each figure in your space. Figure. Yikes. We're gonna die. And his brood are cultists with 2 health. These cultists praise the 1,000 young. Or the dark young. If wounded but not destroyed, summon another dark young into space. Ew. Okay, they suck. Cool. So that is them. I will be playing. My first character is going to be. It's this button. My first character is going to be Halia. So she has Oracle. When making any roll, you may heal all stress. If you roll at least 2, if I roll at least 2 successes, I heal all stress. Stealth. When you run, you may sneak once, which means 1 enemy doesn't follow you. And I've got Arcane Mastery. When making any roll, you may count 1 star Elder Sign as a success. So, here we go. Good choice for rolling off of the Nameless Woods. Yeah, I have... Isn't this the same thing I had last time? Each time you take wounds, put the same number of wound tokens on this card. If there are no tokens on this card, take 1 wound. Otherwise, remove all tokens from this card and heal 1 stress. I've had this one before. I keep getting the same ones. I thought we talked about this. Okay, so you got Masochism. I'll be using Idela. Idela has the Voodoo. Name an investigator as your focus. At the beginning of the game, whenever one of you rests, the other heals one wound or stress. Cool. Whenever I rest, they will heal. So that's where they're healing. Okay. Brawling. Gain one green die when attacking a target in your space, and arcane mastery, which is the same. So I don't have any range. It's just how it's gonna go. Oh, I've never beaten it either, Curtis. I've never beaten it either. Kleptomania. Yeah, this is the same thing I had last time. Steal at least one item companion or tradable episode token from any investigator in your space to heal all of your stress. If you can't steal anything, take 2 stress. This is a Doom proposition for a 2-player game, so I'm gonna call it Junket. Because we're not gonna be in the same space, and I'm not gonna stress about that. So Kleptomania is gone. Instead, we've got Paranoia. Just grab the top card. All monsters on the board move 1 space towards you. Then, if there are no enemies in your space, heal all of your stress. Cool. And a 2-player game, that's like Doom. Alright, so that'll go up here. Okay. We are Solido. We're good to go. We're starting here. We've got Helia in orange and Idola in green. And we're ready to start. So, who's going to go first? I get 3 actions. Now, we got to bust up some campsites, right? And I get 3 actions. I could do... move. And then just start fighting stuff. The best thing's probably to knock that thing all the way out up there. Or that one. That's an easy win. Nothing's really summoning there. Nothing summoning there. Yeah, that one back there early on seems to be what we'll do. So we'll move. Ooh, you. What do you do again? Oh, I don't have a condition. Cool. 1, 2, 3. So that's my first action. My next action is going to be to attack it. And I'm attacking a monster in my space, so I gain a green. So 3 blacks and a green. Arcane Mastery. And we're going to attack it. This thing has 4 health. 1, 2, 3 straight up successes. What? I say... Actually, no, those aren't successes. Those are successes. But when making any rolls, I get to count an Elder Sign as a success. So I just hit you for 1. I can re-roll. So I've got one hit so far, and I'm going to re-roll using a stress. That sucks. Let's try it again. This green seems to always keep rolling the same. Okay, so that's 2. And then I'll take 1 more stress to re-roll one of these. There we go. Now as I said 3. See, I called it. I called it. So that's 3 damage on you. So that was my second action. And then my third action, I'm going to do it again. Alright, so I got the 1 I needed. But I take 1, 2, 3 crazy. 1, 2, 3. And then I got the 1 success and the other one, so you're dead. He's dead. Cool. So that's the end of my actions. I then have to draw a Mythos card. I said success at the beginning. Sorry, I meant I drew the Elder Sign. But I want to upgrade so I could upgrade the Arcane Mastery again. Let's shuffle these up. Alright, let's do it! Do your worst, Mythos cards. Choose an investigator. If there are 3 or less Dark Young on the board, summon a Dark Young into their space. Otherwise, move the 2 nearest Dark Young to their space. We're going to summon a Dark Young in your space. You enjoy that. You enjoy that gift. That's a gift I bequeath to you. I don't want it in my space. And plus you have stealth, so you can move away from that monster without having to deal with it. Cool. Alright, let's shuffle up. There's nobody in my space. So I am going to shuffle these. And we get an episode card. Episode A, ring the bell. This bell would certainly attract the attention of the cultists, but who knows what else. You may move each cultist in campsites up to 2 spaces. If you do, claim the haunted. If you do not, take 3 stress. No one's in campsites to move, so I can't. No one's at a campsite. So I can't do the top one. And if you do not, take 3 stress, so I'm going to lose all my stress, and this card goes away. The rest at the bottom. Because no one's in campsites. Okay, then after that, we resolve into turn effects. There's no fire, no mythos, nothing to advance, and that's it. So then it's your turn. Well, you have stealth. So I'm out. I'm going to use my stealth to run. 1, 2, 3. When you run, you may sneak once. One enemy doesn't follow you, which will be that thing. And then I'll do another sneak of 1, sneak past that, 2, 3 to get to this campsite. And then it is a safe space, so I'm going to make a fire roll. So it says roll. I need 2 or more successes to add a fire token here. So let's light this bad boy up. That's 3 successes, as it should be. So we're going to drop a fire token on the campsite. And that ends my turn. Those are 3 actions. Next up, Mythos card. First sign. Each investigator takes 1 stress or 1 wound if they cannot. If there are 4 or more dark young on the board, choose 1 investigator to take 2 extra stress or 1 wound for each they can't take. They're not 4 or more, but everybody's taking 1. Take 1. Okay, stress. So 1, you kick. So you kick. This says all monsters on the board move 1 space towards you. Then, if there are no enemies in your space, heal all your stress. Boop, 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 boop. And then I get to upgrade. I'm upgrading Arcane Mastery. And this is 1 for the books. That is a brutal card late game for sure. But I did get my first upgrade because it says instead you may now count any Elder Signs as successes. So now stars are successes. And then I'm all alone. So let's go ahead and grab one of these. Ghostly Wedding. A ghostly wedding takes place in slow motion before it is engulfed in flames. You may place 2 fire tokens either in your space or an adjacent space. If you do, claim the haunted condition. If you don't, lose 2 sanity. I think there's a typo on that card. I don't want to. So I'm going to gain 2. Actually, no, this is stress, right? That's stress. I think the words are throwing me off. 1 is stress and 1 is sanity. I think sanity is the bottom one. Nope, sanity's the top. It was a typo. Yep, it was a typo. The first one was a typo. But that's okay. We'll keep it how it is. You just lose 2 sanity. 2... sanity. This is what I'm saying is the typo. It says each investigator takes 1 stress or 1 wound if they cannot, and then it shows the symbol. That's not the symbol for stress. That's why I would not have upgraded. I would have taken a wound. This would have been here. And then we'll put these back where they were. It was a mistype. But I'll lose the 2 sanity there, so we're kind of tied. Okay. Cool, cool. I think that's just a typo on that card. Okay, any end of turn effects. You haven't moved out of a space with fire, so you don't have to deal with it. And that's it. Alright, so you're dealing with that, which means I need to move to the next. Let's do... And if you gain crazy, all these things are going to move in your space, so this is probably the safest space for you. So I'm going to leave that to you. And go 1, 2, 3 for my first. I'm going to roll for my second. 1, 2. Now I get this. So, boom. I get 2 successes, so I do kill you. Why do I even roll a green die? Long live Kaman and the Cthulhu investigators fighting the good fight. So this needs to happen. All monsters move, not all things. It's all monsters, not all cultists. So they'll move there. I'm in a space by myself, so I heal all my stress. Then I could do... Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Arcane Mastery. And then my last move is going to move 1 right there. And that'll end my turn. Alright, pull! If there are 3 or more Dark Young with within 1 space of you, at the end of the turn, advance the black goat on the track as if it were 3. There are not, so suck it. Goodbye. Then we'll pull one of these. It's a good thing that came out early, too. Alright, here we go. Park map or park ranger? Have you ever heard the whispers in the woods? You may take 1 stress to claim the park map. Discard this to ignore fire and sneak any number of items during a run enemies don't follow you. Or take 2 stress to claim the park ranger, while you have him gain 1 level of stealth. Yes, please. We will take our 2 stress. 1, 2. And gain the park ranger. And we gain a stealth thingamo. What's the deuce? It says it on the card, and we know what stealth is. Cool. Then in end of turn effects, there's nothing really to resolve, so we're good. No fire. We check the Mythos discard. We're good. And then check the Elder One. Nothing, it hasn't moved yet, and then nothing else to worry about. So we're back to your turn. Let's light this puppy up. First action. Light it up. What do we have here? I don't have a reroll. So I'm going to take... So I just do 1. 2 stress. This one stops there. If there are no tokens on this card, take a wound. Otherwise, remove all tokens from this card. And it says, each time you take a wound, put 1 on this card. And then I get to upgrade. Let's do any number as well for Arcane Mastery. Second action. That and that make 2. I get 1. So 2 fires on there. It doesn't make... let's see. Destroy. So destroy all 4 campsites by placing fire on them. When a campsite has 2 or more fire tokens, it is destroyed. So we place the second. Meat shield. So you place the second. This is destroyed. So we will bring in the rubble of the destroyed campsite. And the campsite is now destroyed. And this thing is so cool. Y'all have to see this. Like, I didn't want to pick them up, but let me see if it'll zoom in. See, like, boots are here. So they got, like, boots, and then you got the nice plant with the campsite stuff that's on there. It's even, there's got stuff on the tent. It's very well done. It's very well done. So, it's cool. Campsite's cool. Alright, so now we've destroyed that. That was my second action. And then, I'm going to extinguish fire. We need to make a roll. I got one, so I extinguish one fire. And I got one of those. That was my 1, 2, 3 punch. I'm done. Dark Immolation. Deal 1 wound to each Dark Young and place a fire token in its space. And then in blue, summon a Dark Young. So, Dark Young, if wounded but not destroyed, summon another Dark Young in its space. So, this one gets 1. It takes 1 wound. And another Dark Young is getting summoned. Now it's getting nasty. It's getting summoned in blue. And that is the second one. It's 2. That's not good. That's not good at all. And then, you get one of these because you're in a safe space. Ghosts of the forest. Spirits of the ghosts in the ghosts in these woods are angry. If you are haunted, claim the spirits. If you do not claim them, claim the spirits of the wood. So I'm not haunted. So gain 2 and take 1 wound whenever you attack. While you have it, gain 1 level of swiftness. Okay, yep. So we gained the other one. I did not. I avoided haunted, so we gained swiftness. Let me see what swiftness does. And move this up here. To do that. Let's see what swiftness does. Swiftness. Swiftness says, when you run, you may move 1 additional space. So I've gained swiftness while I have that card. Cool-EO. Okay, no end turn effects to deal with, so we're good. Alright. Your turn. Let's light it up. This is just making a roll. This is not fighting or anything, so I'm just rolling 3 dice. Two. Nice. Bink. And then second. 2 again. Hey. So we'll pull this out and put a rubble on. That's 2 destroyed. We're good. And then third action, I'm going to so it says name an investigator as your focus at the beginning of the game. Whenever one of you rests, the other heals a wound or stress. I'm going to rest to heal. Resting gives me heal 3, so 1, 2, 3, and you get the heal a wound. We're back up to full. And that was my third action. Pull! Yeah, absolutely need Brawler. You're absolutely right. There's the third one. Summon a cultist onto each undestroyed campsite. Now we got them showing up. So, 1 here. It's a good thing I destroyed those 2. And 1 here. Cool. I'm alone. Let's pull this. Hanging from a tree. A small glass bottle hanging from a tree. You may take 1 stress to claim the Molotov cocktail. If you do not, place a fire token in your space. Molotov cocktail. Discard this card to put a fire token in your space or in an adjacent space. Each figure in that space, including you, takes wounds equal to the number of fire tokens in your space. Oh, wow. Okay. So I have to take a Studious to do that. To claim the Molotov cocktail. And that is all good. Then we resolve end of turn effects. Fire rolls if we need to. Then this fires. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3. You are going to slide to the left, to the right once. When the Black Ghost advances, summon 1 Dark Young into your space. Deal 1 wound to each figure in your space. So, blam, and I take a wound. Anything else happens with advancing? Nope. Then we reshuffle it all. Nothing on the episode. Oh, when summon 1 cultist in each undestroyed campsite. That's the other one. Cool. That's the other thing that happens. Okay. He doesn't have any end of turn effects. This game just got exponentially harder. I have stealth. The park ranger gives me stealth, so I can get away from that guy. Alright, there we go. Your turn. This will be a super huge risk, but I gotta do it. 1, 2, 3 because of swiftness 4. Man, I wish he had a gun. We're gonna go 1 with stealth 2, and I'll take this one with me. And then my third action is I'm going to attack. God, I hope this works. I will spend 1 to re-roll. That is super bad. Okay, I'll spend another to re-roll. I'll spend another to re-roll. Oh, thank God. Okay, that would have been super bad. So you're dead. I killed him. Okay. That's it. We're good. It's over. Okay. Pull. What do we got? Spontaneous combustions. Place fire token in your space. Okay. It goes here. Then we're going to save space. Molotov cocktail or haunted. The tree looks hungry. You may take 1 wound to claim the Molotov cocktail if you do not claim the haunted condition. We're going to take the wound. Because I'm going to start throwing fire all over this piece. Alright. And then resolve end of turn. No fire. I'm not... Oh, yes. It is fire. I left a space with that. I should have gotten a fire token. Whoopsies. I should have gotten a fire token. So I need to roll for fire. I will gain 1 of these, and then this gets removed. Cool. Then check the discard pile, nothing to deal with, nothing for the Elder Summoning, and we're good to start with your turn. Well, this looks fun. I would have to outright kill you. I would have to do 3 straight damage to you to make this work, and I can't rest. I could, if I take you with me, I'm going to catch 2 fire. That's not good. Oh. He who hesitates is lost. Let's do it. One, 2, 3, 4 damage. You may count any number of stars as successes and 1 crazy. It was enough. And this, yep, that did hit. So you are dead. Thank God. Next, I'm going to rest. 1, 2, and then you get to. I'll do wounds. Seem to be the thing that matter, so I'm going to do a wound, and then I'm going to move. 1, 2. Yep, that's my 3. And I have 2 fire tokens on me because I moved out of a space with fire. So that ends my turn. Pull a card. Awesome. Awesome. It's a good time. It's a good time to be alive. So put a fire in my space. Then I'm in a safe space. Pull. So it says, you may claim the torch or the kerosene. You may take the light fire action even if your space isn't safe. Oh, just roll 2. Oh. Oh. This is a tough one to choose from. The light fire action lets me, it doesn't need to be a safe space to burn him down. I think as we play, this is going to get worse. I think I'm going to take, this would be cool. This would be super cool for this torch. But I think I'm going to take kerosene. Because I feel like I don't want to have to clear out stuff all the time. That's interesting. Okay, check the... Then fire rolls. So 1 for each fire token on me. I have 2. I take 1 damage, and that's it. And then these are gone. Then check the Mythos discard, nothing to do. Elder Summoning, nothing to do. We're back to this turn. Okay. So we could deal 1 damage to those cultists. We gotta go put this fire out, then we're moving in mass to finish this one off. That seems to be the stuff. We can't split up. There's too much craziness over here. Too much craziness. I'm gonna rest first. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna move. Why isn't this specific episode is meant for people with range? Because everything I need to do, I want to do from range. So we're gonna deal with the fire. We're gonna move here. 1. Here. 2. We're gonna move back with sneak. And I'll let her deal with the rest. And then my last action, I'm going to attack that guy. Going to spend a stress to reroll 1. There we go. That's what we needed. You're dead. And I had 2 fire on me because I did the dance. Did the dance. So that'll be that. Okay. Then draw a card. Here we go. Lord of the Wood. If you're in the same space as the black goat, it deals 1 wound to each of you. Otherwise, move 1 dark young 1 space towards you. Yeah, screw you, game. Screw you. Well, it says move 1 towards you. It didn't say the closest. I'm going to move this one here. That might be bad. That's a lot to deal with. Yeah, because we got to burn that down. That's what I'm going to do. Then I'm in a safe space, because I don't feel like getting attacked. Bucket of water. So you may take 2 stress to claim the bucket of water. If you do not gain haunted, perhaps they don't like being on fire. Discard this card to remove all fire tokens from your space. I'll take the 2 stress to get that. I don't want haunted. Yeah, I'll take the 2 stress. This is why I'm managing stress so much. And I gain bucket of water. Okay. And then in a turn effects, we need to roll for fire. You take 1 damage, lose both. I'm just going to stay in a constant state of fire. And then check the discard pile, nothing to do. And then we're good to go. Okay. We're gonna have to sort all that out. I know, Pickle, how's it going? Okay, so her turn. I have stealth, so I can sneak past 1 person to get into the campsite and go wild. And I think that's kind of what I want to do. I'm gonna... Ooh, you could die. But no risk, no reward. 1 stealth, 2 here. And then we are going to attack A. One, 2, 3 successes for the first one. So let's get rid of this guy. And then you're going to take 1 of those. Then my last action, we're going to attack again. Three successes. You're out. Cool. If you summon anything in my space, I swear to cow. I swear to the black goat. Summon 1 cultist at each gate. If there are not enough cultists, you choose where to summon them, and then summon a Dark Young. So Dark Young's going to the red gate, and then summon 1 cultist at each gate. Bink, bink, and at the red gate. Bink. Oop, you can't see that. There you go. At the red gate. And this fire is in this space. And that is our first that's there. Safe space. Pull. Pyromaniac. I like burning things. So pretty how it is alive, but not alive. I like it. You may claim the pyromaniac unless you take 2 stress. At the end of each of your turns, put a fire token in your space and catch 1 fire. I'm taking this dude. What? Oh yeah, I'm taking this dude. That's gonna be fun. I moved out of a space with 2 fire, so I'm gonna have to roll 2. Nothing. No damage whatsoever. So the 2 fire will come off. Then check the Mythos discard. We're okay. Hellish Summoning. It's back to your turn. Alright. We're going to light this one up, aren't we? Let's do it. 1 stealth, 2. And then fire it up. That's enough successes for another fire. Well, how are you getting them? Well, remember, both of them have Arcane Mastery that I've upgraded to count any number of the Elder Signs as successes. So that's our first fire there. And my second action. 2, and boom. So 2, we destroyed this one. And we're going to add a fire token there. And this one is destroyed, so we're 1 away from our goal. 1 away. This happens, so it says if there are no tokens on this card, take 1 wound. Otherwise, remove all tokens from this card and heal 1 stress per token. So, boop. Cool. Then, Mythos. Oop. Uh-oh. Why are you not working? Oh, goodness. Okay. There we go. Dark Young Strike. Each Dark Young moves 2 spaces towards 2 and summon 1 at the yellow gate. That's the second one. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then summon another one at the yellow gate. It is burning up in here. It is burning straight up like lava. Good Lord. Okay. Then safe space still for now. Symbol of love, hidden dagger. So 2 sets of initials carved into a tree. Take 2 stress to claim the hidden dagger or gain haunted. Luckily, I have 2 stress. After resolving last action each turn, you may kill 1 cultist in your space. Aww. That's all my stress to gain the dagger. Yeah, we are so going to Molotov cocktail that last thing. Cool. Okay. Then I left the space with 2 fire. I take another. And that works. Then check Mythos. There's 2 there. Alright. We just have to get here. We just have to get here without someone dying. Oh boy. This is a fast-paced one for 2-player. This is super fast-paced. When you run, you may sneak once. 1 enemy doesn't follow you. Alright, this is your turn now. So, I have a sneak. I'm going to sneak past that black goat, taking that cultist with me. And ending in the other black goat space. So, 1, come on buddy. 2, and we're going to go here. Then I know I get the 2 fire. I'm keeping track of how much fire's on me. But I get the Brawly Brawl. We're going to go after this black goat creature and hope we can get 3 successes in 1 roll. That's 3 successes in 1 roll and no pain. Killed. Second action, let's kill the cultist. Or I could just sneak. And I can sneak past that cultist. But I'll take 4 fire. 1, 2. This is actually not a bad thing. Ooh, risky, risky, risky. Let's try to kill him. Because I want the upgrade anyway. 2, 3 successes. It's enough to kill him, but it'll put me in crazy mode. Which will move all monsters towards me, which is bad. Which is super bad. So I just want to hang on to 1. So I'm going to spend a stress to reroll and hope and blank out. Blank out. Frickin' damn it. Okay, so I kill this guy. And then I take my 2. That sucked. And then I get to upgrade. We're in Brawling level 2. So it was move, attack, attack. That sucked. That sucked. Cheese. Okay, so at the end of your turn, at the end of each of your turns, at the end of each of your turns, my turn's not over yet. But when I do, fun stuff's gonna happen. So first, Mythos, no matter what. If there are 3 or less, there's 3. There is exactly 3. If there are 3 or less, summon one in your space. Crap. Crap. That is super bad. Wow, this game went off the rails. Alright, well, I'm about to get pummeled. So the first one is going to attack. The second one is going to attack. Oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for terribly rolling greens. It's only one side with a blank on here, folks. No, it's 2 sides, but still, I roll it all the time. Okay, so that is that. Then fire. Not good. Not good. Ooh, not good. Okay. Then Mythos discard, all that other stuff, and that's where we are. Well, ship. Oh, and I didn't upgrade when I was supposed to do this. Instead, when you run, you may sneak 3 times. So my first action... whenever one of you rests. You're going to rest. You're in a safe space. 1, 2, 3. When name an investigator space, whenever one of you rests, the other heals 1 wound or stress. Cool. Second action, we're going to move 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a lot of fire. That's like 4 fire. I think I just got to come here. Oh my god. I gotta try for it. This time I get a green die. Or I can go for the gusto, but I would probably die, because if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm bringing 3 of those things with me. Yeah, you include a lot of fire. I'm bringing 3 of those things with me. If I do that, I might have to make the ultimate sacrifice here. I might have to make the ultimate sacrifice here. 1, 2, 3, 4 would pull them all here. Or actually, I could go here too. I could pull them all here. I will kill that cultist. at the end, as after resolving my last action, so he won't attack. But there'll be 3 of those bastards with me, including the Night Gaunt. But it can run away. I'm gonna be stupid. I'm about to be really stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm about to be real stupid. So that's my first action. The cultist is gonna die. Nothing I need to do about it. It's those black go to the woods that I need. So I gotta go after the Night Gaunt first. I need it to run away. I could sneak again too. I will take 2 of them with me. And the Night Gaunt, it's just going to deal 1 damage and run away. I could sneak again, leaving 1 of them behind, which I would take the cultist, the yellow thing, and the Night Gaunt. And then I can attack the Night Gaunt and 1 of the cultists for my final action and pray to Betsy I roll well. Crud. Yep, I'm going to do it. Ultimate sacrifice. I'm going to move over here, leaving 1 behind with my sneak. And that's what I'm taking. Then I'm going to attack the Night Gaunt. One, 2. It says, if the Night Gaunt survives an attack, deal 1 wound to its attacker and move it. It's okay if it survives. I'm going to take 1 of these. I'll take a wound. I'm going to put it on the Spirit of Swiftness, losing Swiftness, to not take any wounds. And I lose the Swiftness token. Okay. And then you go to the starting space, which is here. You run away, but you've got 2 wounds on you. You ran, but you got 2. Alright, which leaves the cultist and the black goat. I'm going after 1 of the cultists for my last action. 1, 2, I have to spend 1. Yes! 3. Oh, it's just 2 I needed. It's just 2 I needed. Sorry, it was just 2 I needed. I didn't need to re-roll again. So I killed the cultist, and because of the hidden dagger, after resolving your last action, you may kill a cultist in your space. Which leaves me and the black goat. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. So here we go. This game's gonna stress me out. Here we go. Bing. Each cultist moves 1 space towards you. Wounded cultists move 2 space, and then summon a cultist in yellow. Each cultist moves 1 space towards you. Shit. I mean, shoot. There. And then that's it. Okay. So now I'm going to get attacked a lot. Alright, let's deal with Black Goat first. The Dark Young. 1 success. And then the Cultist. Shoot! I'm not dead, but that's not Christian. I think we lost because I also have to deal with the 4 fire. I'm gonna retcon and say I used the bucket of water to put out the fire here, so it's just 2 fire. Not like it matters, but if I'm gonna die, I might as well have done that before I left. So I have to deal with 2 fire now. All right, here we go. I live! We live! Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, your turn. Oh my god. We need to sneak past one black goat. 1, 2, 3. To get into a space with another. 1. Oh, wait. Where am I? I'm here too? I so would have used that Molotov cocktail as well when I got here. Discard this to place a fire token. I didn't think about that. I'm retconning. So, boom. And all the... when I threw it before I ended the turn, all these cultists would have taken a damage. So all those cultists would have had a damage on them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're all in this together. And I'm rolling just 1. And I gain 1 when attacking, and I can attack any number of targets. One, 2, 3, 4, and this. Okay, so I can kill all 3 cultists right now, which is what I'm going to do. All 3 cultists are dead. 1, 1, and 2. All 3 cultists are dead. Oh, okay. And then I get a crazy. Okay, I can't roll a 6, so I need to kill at least one of these chumps. So let's see how we do. Wait, Molotov cocktail first, before this madness, to burn this down. I need that light token. And we finished this first one. Fire's out. We've done it. We've done it. Oh, I forgot to advance this guy at the end. Whoopsies. Advance. Black goat in your space. Oh, we would have lost. We would have lost. Because when you drew the 3 at the end of your turn, summon 1 black ghost in your space, deal 1 wound to each figure in there, and that would have been the wound to kill you, and we would have lost. Damn it! Ah, I had such a plan. And we would have lost. Dang it! I was so close. I was so close, because we were about to summon him, which would have brought him out. Nope, we died. Shoot. Shoot. Because this would have advanced. And then cultists would have been summoned here. And then we would have reshuffled. Crap! Dadgummit. I forgot the reshuffle. Shoot! Ah! Yep. She died. I tried to make it, but nope. The 3 would have caused the reshuffle before it was Idola's turn. And Idola wasn't in a safe... Well, it was a nice try. This one you need armed people. That's the only way to survive this one. You need people with range. I think you could do this 2-player. I think you could do this one Death Will Die, sorry. Yeah, I think you can do this 2-player, but I think you need both of them to be Arcane Mastery with range. The Voodoo one is actually pretty cool for her. Keep her at range and then just keep resting. You will heal everyone will heal at that time. Idola's great for 2-player. Yeah, this one's possible. It's just it escalated quickly, but wow, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Alright, we died. We died. Ugh. Darn it! Darn it! Well, how much was left? We only had like 5 left, so we were going through the deck pretty steady. Ooh. The chainsaw's cool. That lets me kill the black goats a lot easier. And this is okay. Yeah, tree stump. I avoided any conditions, which is good, but yeah, this is okay. Yeah. We only had we only had 5 more to go before we bottom decked, but we died and wow. I like this one. This one was fun. And you could see with the bling out of stuff like the these tokens here that are here for the campsite. Like, I love that. That just looks so cool. Well done. Well done, Tim. Well done. So, if you want to get all the bling for your Cthulhu Death May Die or other board games, check out Tim's site on board game. Go to Board Game Wow on Etsy to check it out. If you like painted minis and you want to see some amazing painted minis, check out Coffee House Productions. He's got some great stuff, and he charges he charges for you to he will paint minis for you for a price. So check that out as well. These ones here, my friend painted this one, and I painted that one. So I will be doing some more painting as we go, and hopefully we'll get through this. But yeah, let's head up to the top. Cool. So that's going to be this playthrough for tonight. This went quick, just an hour. This went quick. So what's coming up? Saturday is, I believe there's a co-op chat, either whether there is or not over at Co-op Guild. Saturday I'll be returning to play Kinfire. And then Sunday, Arkham Horror with Cynthia and Kate. And then next week I'll be playing one of the games that I got a preview copy for from UK Games Expo. And I'll tell you their story and everything that they're doing, and it's going to be fantastic. So, cool. Hope you check it out. Thank you to my Patreon subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in, thank you and welcome as well. Until then, you know what I say. I love you, and it's true, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.